I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought.
But it's still the best plan we have.
Esatto.
As a former Matra, you of all people should be able...
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino?
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment. So you'll take... Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions...
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to...
Seems you really do understand the way...
Traveler, Paimon. This is also something you should know. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will...
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let...
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me. There is no perfect plan. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Oh, che carino.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times...
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our... We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I could but remember. You need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candid, since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon.
Okay, you have a deal.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Reebok.
Ah, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation,
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're
Oh,
still in the
carino.
mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino is...
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound, no matter how you look at it. They don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's
A
departure.
reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha...
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped, but things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated... The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on
È
your
vero,
decisions.
non si
So,
possono prevedere.
in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the path.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District.
This is my assistant,
Luxembardo.
the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
it seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest,
Ciao, Metal.
I've always
Mo
longed
ti
to go on
racconto
a
chi ho
mission with
trovato.
someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
Guarda,
In
lasciamo
2
sta, sono
days,
nera.
we will engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir. None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ma puoi chiamare un personaggio
Maybe
Luxembardo?
hanging
Ma che
around the
nome è?
General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Dopodomani. Quale sarebbe l'orario concordato? Ah, ok, dopodomani semplicemente. Povera me. Poi giustamente arrivi tu e mi dici, ma io invece mi trovo meglio con Bennett, ma che stai a dire? Non so che dire.
Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Che è successo?
It's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad
Cioè,
to
a
hear
quel
your
punto
sense
mi
of
conveniva
resolve.
pullare per Cino,
Remember,
ragazzi. A
we
quel
must
punto
capture them alive.
pullavo per Cino
They
e
are our
aumentavo
only leads for the
Cino.
case.
Mi conveniva.
If they die,
Io Cino ce
we will
l'ho
be unable to
e lo
continue the
uso tra le
investigation.
altre cose.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh, what a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're
No,
not
io c'ho
interested
quello
in a
base di
deal.
metal vicino.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that's...
Ma no, dai! Ciao. Cioè, raga, guardate con determinazione quanto danno gli faccio. Un botto. Vai alla Ita.
Don't get too close.
Una certa se vuoi morire.
Windblade!
Sì, ma stai calmo. Aia, ma non stai tranquillo. Sei buggato. Tommaso. A me è piaciuto un sacco quando ho bloccato in Azuma, regà. Mi è piaciuto un sacco come personaggio. E vi posso dire, la parte in cui si sta nella piazza centrale di Inazuma per salvare Toma è una delle parti che finora mi è piaciuta di più. Escio!
Rain outlined your fate.
Fire it up.
E basta! Oh, bravo! Vai Tommaso! Da oggi lo chiameremo Tommaso. In 4 lo stiamo attaccando a sta cresta.
Don't get too close.
Ale! A posto.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshret will curse you, and you will all...
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and take them back.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Gli amici ketchup.
Mahamatra Sino. I will now take my leave.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Siamo nel deserto.
Really well.
Yes. Things.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Rama there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return.
Yeah. You're the reason why
Inizialmente non lo
everything went so
usavo
well.
tanto Cino, poi invece mi sono
It's
resa
not the
conto
time
che
to
non è
celebrate
niente
yet.
male come personaggio.
I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, if we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan.
Tainari mi sarebbe
Don't
piaciuto
keep
per
them
esempio
waiting.
come personaggio. Mi sarebbe piaciuto, ma quando uscì non sono stata fortunata. No, perché mi dovete rompere? Ah, vedi che cosa mi manca? Medal, quello che ti dicevo l'altra mattina, no?
Tell me pretty lies, look